Hi everyone. I hope everyone is doing good. Okay, let us start with today's video lecture. In this video lecture, we are going to discuss about muscle contraction. Before that, I would like to say, please subscribe to my video channel for more updates. Thank you. Before I'm starting with the actual topic, I would like to give a short introduction, which includes means in this I will just give a quick recall that you have been gained the knowledge from your previous classes, and these will helps in connecting to the new knowledge that you are going to gain from this session. Why I'm giving this short introduction means that will help you to learn by connecting. So when you connect the things, you can remember it for a longer time. We know that there are two kinds of organisms, which are those unicellular organisms and multicellular organisms. Uni means single, which means organisms made up of one cells. In case of unicellular organisms, all the functions like movement, digestion, respiration and reproduction are performed by a single cell. Example for unicellular organisms is, we can give a one best familiar example, that is amoeba. And the second type is multicellular organisms. Multi means many, which means organisms made up of many cells. The very familiar example is human beings, like peoples like us. Okay. In case of multicellular organisms, all the functions like movement, digestion, respiration, reproduction are performed by many cells. How? Means here cells are organized in a well manner to perform a specific function. In case of multicellular organisms or complex organisms. Okay. A group of similar cells that work together on a specific task forms the tissues. Here, a group of similar cells that work together on a specific task or to perform a specific function forms the tissues. Okay, and group of tissues organized to carry out a particular function forms the organs. For example, you can give an example like organs like stomach, you can give an example lung, okay, etc. These actually forms the organs. And group of organs which are organized to perform a particular function forms the organ system. For this example, you can give example of digestive system, then respiratory system, circulatory system, reproductive system, circulatory system, excretion. These are all actually forms the organ system. These actually called as levels of organization. Okay, what are all these called as levels of organization? To make you to understand better, I just shown in a flow chart. Just you remember this, you can define the levels of organization. Okay, let us move on to more points. Types of tissues. We know that that all complex or multicellular organisms consist of basically 4 types of tissues, which are those: epithelial tissue, connective tissue, muscle tissue, nervous tissue. Which are the 4 basic types of tissues? Epithelial tissue, connective tissue, muscle tissue, nervous tissue. Why I am taking as a tissues here means because we are studying about what? Muscle contraction. Okay, tissues. Okay, there are 4 types of tissues. In that the main focus is that muscle tissue. Why means we are going to study about muscle contraction. And we also know that there are 3 types of muscles. Those are called as smooth muscle, skeletal muscle and cardiac muscle. Before starting with the types of muscle, let us know more points about muscle tissue. Muscle tissue. We know that muscle tissue is a special tissue that has the ability to contract and relax. This is the tissue which helps in contraction and relaxation. That's the reason, right? We are doing walking, running, jumping. So this is all with the help of muscle tissue. Due to their special property, muscle tissue help in movement, pushing food through the digestive tract, contraction of the bladder to expel urine, helps in stabilizing our body and even pumping the blood. Okay, these all functions are performed with the help of muscle tissue. But basically, muscle tissue are responsible for movement of the parts of the body or movement of the animal itself. Like it may be movement of the part of the body like this, or movement of the animals from one place to the other place. Okay, let us know more points about muscle tissue. Muscle tissue is derived from mesoderm. We know that there are 3 basic terms, 3 basic germ layers, that is endoderm, ectoderm, mesoderm. So muscle tissue is derived from which derm? Mesoderm. Muscle tissue is composed of cells known as muscle cells or muscle fibers. As we have studied, group of cells forms the tissues and the group of tissues forms the organs and organs forms the organ system. So muscle tissue is also composed of cells and those cells are named as muscle cells or muscle fibers. See, it is very easy to remember. So they used to give a similar names. See here, muscle tissue. Obviously muscle tissue is made up of muscle cells. You have to remember like this. And when you say about a cell, obviously cell is usually made up of cell membrane and cytoplasm, right? The cell membrane of muscle cells, here the cell membrane of the muscle cells is known as sarcolemma. You have to remember these terms. What is the name of the cell membrane of the muscle cell? It is sarcolemma. And the cytoplasm of the muscle cell is called as sarcoplasma. In sarcoplasma, there are numerous thin thread-like contractile myofibrils. These are called as myofibrils are present. Okay, and each myofibril is made up of thick and thin filaments. Okay, here thick filaments, those are protein filaments basically. So those thick protein filaments are called as myosin and thin protein filaments are called as actin. Okay, in our next video session we are going to study about types of muscles. There are 3 types: smooth muscle, skeletal muscle and cardiac muscle. So for more to know in detail about the types of muscles, watch the next video and have a update. Thank you everyone.